What we will do is there any way I can change the column name dynamically and then the report title also dynamically? Is it possible to change the column name dynamically and the report name dynamically? So how can I do that? So here, the reporting requirement is the users want to switch between different calculations or metrics in the report, like sales, quantity, or profit, right? So for that, right, so what we will do is we will use something called parameterize. The solution is, see in the modeling ribbon, you will find something called new parameter. Click on the drop down. I'm going to select the fields here. And here what I do is, we have already created the measures, right? Total sales we have already created. We have some total sales itself, right? You just click drag and drop it here. And then total quantity, we have total quantity already have created it. And then total profit, yes, it is already there. And I'm going to drop it here. I just clicked on the parameters. Look here, the new parameter. In that, we have two options. The second option, fields, I've selected it. And then the name of the parameter is parameter. Let it be there. I'm going to, so and then here what I did, I just dragged and dropped the parameters, sorry, the measures, whatever I wanted to use it, I just dragged and dropped it. I'm going to hit the create button. It will automatically create a slicer with the parameter values. Look here, what are the parameter, right? In the parameter, whatever the measure that you used it created this one automatically. Next, I'm going to click on the matrix visual. And here what I am going to do is, I'm feeling sleepy. One second, here, the category, right? So I just drop the category column here. And then the next thing is, I'm going to, what is the parameter name? For the slicer name is parameter itself, right? The parameter name itself, nothing but the slicer. Okay, now what I do is I just, parameter to already I created a parameter, that's why. So here I'm going to parameter to, because I already created a parameter for the other batch. Parameter two is just one, I created. So if you try to create a new parameter, it will, the default name for this parameter 3, okay, because already you created two parameters. In this example, I have already created one parameter, and now just now I created one new parameter. Since already the parameter which I created in the past, it gives the name as parameter 2. And you need to expand this one, okay? You need to expand this one. When you expand this, you'll find this one. You just drag and drop this one here. And then let's see what happens here. The parameter, I put it in, it is putting it in the columns. I just select the total sales. No, it is not displaying here. Mm, one second, I just select this one and the parameters. Okay, I just see it here. So when you click on the parameter, you can see that total sales, total quantity, total profit, all the things, right? One second. What I will do is I'll just go back here. I just copy this one also, this visual. Copy the visual, and then I just put it here, and then I right click on it. So I paste it here. Don't sync. Okay, let it be there. Pack sales, total quantity, yeah, dim category, total profit. Yeah, all the things are there. And here, let me see if I select this one, what is happening. Yeah, when I click the parameter here, it gives me the total salary, quantity, of the total profit, which I already created. And in this case, same thing, total sales quantity. Okay. Parameter is equivalent to the same thing. Okay. But yeah, I should have dropped it in the sales, right? So if you drop it directly here, it should come here. Okay, instead of dropping the columns, I should have dropped it in the values. Okay, so now you can see the total sales, total quantity, total profit, right? The column names are same, but so this one is not required. Okay, and this is not required. And what you do is, if you select total sales, it gives me total sales. And if I want to see the total sales with the profit alone, yes, it's possible. The column names are dynamically changing it automatically, right? So you can give the display the three columns instead of here only one column, right? It displays that way only, right? And then here we can do this way also. Got it? So the column names are dynamically changing it now, right? If you select the total profit, it display on the total profit. If you see the total quantity, so now the column names are pretty meaningful as opposed to the previous one. So in this case, the measure name remains as it is, right? But here it is getting changed and you can select more than one. So this is called your parameterized measures. So this is also called as a dynamic reporting. Okay. So this is very much important, guys. In the interview, they'll expect you how good are you with the dynamic reporting. This is very much important. How do you find out the dynamic top N sales performance? And the rank also, right? Rank X. How do you find out the dynamic top end rank? All the things they will see you. Okay, they'll expect you. Okay. So here with this, we can display whatever the column that you needed. But so far, what we have seen, when you create a slicer, usually when you select North region, South region, all the visuals will get populate with that specific region data, right? With the existing columns in all the visuals, the specific filter which you applied it using the slicer, will get applied to all the visuals. But here in the case of parameter, what happens is whatever the parameter that you select, only the relevant data get displayed here, right? That is the advantage of using parameter here. So here you can use by default the parameter itself considered as a slicer. You don't have to drag and drop it, right? So hope you understood how to create the column names dynamically. You can tell them I have used the parameters. Right? I define the parameters. Inside the parameters, I used all the measures that I wanted to use it as a columns in my report. And then I just drag and drop the parameter into the matrix visuals. Sorry, matrix visuals values section, right? Not in the columns, the parameter, okay? And also, if you want to have additional things, you can drag and drop it. For example, if you want to have the location name, you can put it in the columns thing. It gives a breakdown automatically. For each and every city, it gives you the total sales, total quantity, total profit. Got it? Yes. It works perfectly, right? So this is how you can change the column names dynamically. And also you can enable your users to switch between different metrics or KPIs in your report without creating more than one report. That is the reason why this is also called the dynamic reporting. And how do I change the report title dynamically, title name? See, in this case, I did not use the title name. I just go to the format, your visual general title is by default off. I'm going to toggle this to on. And here, instead of typing it as a text here, I just say, click on the FX formula bar. And here the category, I just select selected value, right? Selected value. And I'm going to hit OK now. This is the one here. This is the one I used in the formula. So now if you see the title, report title, when you select quantity, it displays the quantity name automatically, right? If I select sales, the report title becomes sales, right? And then profit. So now for you, the exercises give some meaningful. For example, if the user selects sales, right? Breakdown of sales by category, right? The sales breakdown by category. Instead of just displaying sales, along with that, it should give some additional sales breakdown by category. And when the user select the breakdown of quantity by category, breakdown of profit by category, how you can give that one? You just think about it and then just give it a try. Okay, do Googling, check YouTube, others videos. And here, if you see here, here also I wanted to display the report named dynamically, right? So, but here if I select total sales, total, so here you can write, you know very well, all the three columns only they are going to use it. Oh, is it something like Excel you're talking about it, Sagar? Dynamic Magic? Okay, good. Okay. So here also, just give it a try how we can change the report title also dynamic. Here the if I select the specific column, only that specific column get displayed, right? The total sales only getting what you are seeing is the total sales. If I select quantity, display on the total quantity. Okay. And for simplicity sake, I'm going to remove the location name from here. Okay. And if I select this one, it displays this one. Okay. And accordingly, whatever the thing that you said, it display the um, column, sorry, title, report is displaying the column name dynamically, that is possible. But title, you should change it dynamically here. Okay, here general and title on, you go here and instead of giving the text value here, typing it, go and use the formula bar and first parameter, right? So here the first parameter. Mm, parameter to this parameter. I think it says first parameter. And okay, let me see if I select this one. It is not giving me the title, right? Title on. If I give this one, it is not giving it clearly here. The title. But it gives me something here, but it was not that. I just, oh, this one, sorry. I mentioned, I selected this one. You should select this. See, select this visual and select the appropriate title. Due to sometimes, right, sleepiness, you'll be doing that. Make sure that you're using the proper parameter name for this specific visual. Okay. So parameter to in this parameter. Okay. I just hit okay. Let's see what happens here. The title, total quantity, right? And total sales. So now we are able to display the report title dynamically, column name also dynamically. Okay. But if I select total profit and total sales, it gives me only the total profit, right? So how do you tackle this one? This is an assignment for you. Give it a try. If I give you everything, what you are going to learn it, right? You practice it. Oh, in Excel, it's very difficult. Oh, really? Okay, it's really working. Yes, yes, Sagar. It's really magic, right? Yes, you can do it. But if you select more than one, it takes up the recent one, right? Total sales, total profit, and this one in it. But if you select it individually, it gives me that one. Okay, so you just go and play around with the property. Okay. So dynamic column, dynamically you can change the column name and you can change the title also. Dynamic column name is possible with parameterized measures, right? So this is the parameterized measures, using which you can do it. Okay, this one, with this, I'm going to wrap up. I understood Shraddha and Saundarya and Shri, you want to go to office, you want to go to bed. Okay, fine. With this, I'm going to wrap up the session. So what we'll do, one small request here, even this weekend, right? So this weekend, I have some other job at office.